Hi, it's William Yami from Learn to Art, and you're watching 1,000 videos or 1,000 tips of procreate. And have you ever encountered a problem like this? So color drop is one of my favorite function in procreate. But if you are drawing something like this, so for example, I want to draw say a planet that with a lot of patterns and textures on it. So I might just maybe choose this charcoal block. Okay, so for example, if I want to choose this and I want to fill that with color, so basically just draw something like this and hold and click and got this like the outline, the contour finished. But if I use the color drop, okay, you would do something like this. Okay, that's the pretty weird, because it's not supposed to go this way. It's supposed to like get inside. So as I said earlier in my previous video, it's about the threshold, right? So you can click, drag, and you can adjust the threshold to control the area. As you guys can see, the threshold is right now is 1. So you can find, so if you want to like expand a little bit, you can just drag to the right. But in this scenario, it's better to just make it to 0 or 1. Okay, but here's another problem arising, because this is not really the result I want. Only the whole like planet have that texture. So you might say, yeah, you can paint over it, something like that. Yeah, I think of a lot of ways of doing this. So for example, I can choose this layer, and let me just show you. Okay, so just make it smaller. Okay, and just put it here. And what I'm going to do is to clone it. Okay, and put it here, and use exact same brush to paint it. Okay, so yeah, I thought I can add a little bit texture to the to the original drawing. As I said previously, you can use this as a sort of a style transfer, but unluckily, it can give you some sort of a texture, but it doesn't give you like the outlines, the original brush texture. So obviously you got this exact same, but with some style transfer, but still it's not perfect. So I think of another way. It's like a walk around, and I want to share with you guys. So for example, if you use the charcoal block to draw, let me just grab it to say this one. Okay, so something like that, and you want to color drop. Don't do this. Don't do this. Instead, you can do something like you turn that to very low, and you can also like decrease opacity. But right now, just in case the color drop won't work, I will just increase the opacity, and then I will draw something like this, and tab it so I can color drop it here. And I don't know why it got like the transparent part. So yeah, let me just get rid of this. Okay, let me just color drop it. Yeah, so you got an idea. And I believe if you got like to 1%, that's the best. Okay, so color drop. So the color drop will work, and instead of just using the color drop as a final result, I'm going to use this as the mask, as the base for the mask. So I'm going to add a layer mask above. And remember, the layer mask is that if you want something to be influenced, you have to make it white, else you make it black. So what I'm going to do is to select this layer mask. I'm going to paint on this layer mask by using the exact brush that we choose earlier. But this time I'm going to, I want to make it stylized. It really depends on you. You can just make this size bigger. Remember, I choose a smaller one because I want it to be indistinguishable between the contour and what's inside If you got like a really wider part, did you see this like a blank area will be pretty wide, so you don't want that. And then since it's a layer mask, if you paint, there will be just the two color, white and black, and I'm going to use black to do that. And of course you can decrease opacity. If you just increase opacity, it will just be too much, so it's going to be subtle. Okay, so you can just go subtle like this. It's too subtle, you can just adjust it up a little bit, so you can have a texture filled color. And of course, if that really depends on your style and your creation. So for example, if you want to say you want to draw the solar system, right, and you can just go some of the curve. Okay, that really works pretty good. And of course, the reason for use this is that really fine-tuning line is that you don't want this the black area to show. So while you do the color fill, this is like a bad example. So we want to do the color fill, you can just drop here and expanding a tiny little bit. Okay, but do not like overflow it. Okay, just like you find a sweet spot, like 17% or 18%. Okay, so 17 is as far as I can go. So there will be like no gap, and then use that method of mask, and then used a bigger brush with turn down opacity, and this way you can have the final drawing with undistinguishable dividing line, and then it's a great planet. Okay, so so for example, if you got something like here, mask, I'm going to turn it down, and then I'm going to write a curve thing, and I can sometimes change it to small, sometimes change it to big, just to get more variation. And sometimes, yeah, that's a bad idea. Sometimes do something like that, and decrease that, and increase this like this, and increase this and decrease this like this. Yeah, you can play around all the time, and it'll give you like a really good effect. Yeah, so thanks for your time, and if you think my video is helpful, do please give me a thumb up, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Okay, thanks, bye.